Harmonic NQ on the 5. Harmonic NQ on the 9. Harmonic NQ on the 5. Double delta NQ short 70 C2. Enigma short on the NQ4. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 5.
Welcome aboard, everyone. What exactly is Algobox, and why do our traders absolutely love it? Michael Othrow. Alrighty then, mic check, mic check. Good morning. It is Tuesday. Do not miss Mentorship Monday yesterday. So today we're going to be getting straight to the charts and get back to, if you're brand new, you're going to need to go back a couple. You're going to need to go back a few. If you're new, get back a few. Go watch Monday's little review. All right, today I'm going to get right to trading. We've got only 13 minutes till the US Open. So I need to get through that checklist quickly. Don't forget, we start out the week with Mentorship Mondays. We end the week with Full Auto Fridays. As I go through this checklist here, grab yours, type !checklist in the Discord chat. And for the new folks here, this will give a quick overview of what we do if this is your first time with us and you're seeing what's going on here. While I go through this checklist, check this out, and then we'll get right to trading here this morning.
Our daily live streams start with Mentorship Mondays, where we bring you algorithmic trading, interactive mentoring, and your questions are answered live. Get hands-on learning with these quant trading tools engineered to give you an unfair edge over other traders who don't have Algobox on their trade stations. Discover the power of predictive auto harmonics. Utilize trading robots to quantify and react even in fast market conditions. Learn all our quant trading strategies such as the DCDM, HMD, and the dynamic game-changing order flow system, the Alpha Omega. Empower your trading with Flowmaster's advanced real-time audio and visual order flow analysis features. Detect the market mover's trading activity and take action with cutting-edge tools like Audiobox for live digital hit noise that audibly reveals the size and speed of the big players on the tape in real time. Use the Delta Flagging Pro to ready up your next precision entry and the Supreme Flowmaster Enigma for unrivaled, actionable trade opportunities. Got questions? Get them answered live. Whether you're new to Algobox or an advanced trader, you'll gain valuable, unique takeaways in every live trading stream session. Dive into structured quant trading. Access our free trade room and free community tools. Test your knowledge in the Algobox Academy with tests and quizzes. Add the Algobox edge to your trading arsenal and harness the power of our algorithmic strategies. Your success is our mission. Subscribe now and make every Monday a game changer with Mentorship Mondays. See you on the stream. Download your 2-week free trial and use our community tools at algoboxpro.com.
Alrighty then, so I have finished up my checklist here and we've got the news going. I do need to talk about the news here. We've got CPI that came out at 8:30 a.m. Forecast 3.8%, previous 4.2. The actual 3.5, so lower than the forecast, lower than previous. And that could be a market moving event here this morning. I'm going to hit Control R, remove all drawing objects from yesterday. We had an awesome day yesterday. Again, do not miss yesterday's live stream. If you want to learn how to approach even the low of day from prior in a bull market where we have come down, you're going to want to watch yesterday's video. It was, I think there's a lesson in there that you are not going to want to miss. Okay, we've got full auto turned on across 6 instruments up top. I will be focused in on the NASDAQ here this morning. He's the fast beast. If you are new, don't trade NQ. Give RTY a try, but I'll be right here on NQ if that's for you. This might also be too. Are you ready? All right. I need to turn Audiobox on. There we go. And I see a 7.3 AO on the 7s with an Enigma coming in right here. Man, I almost wanted to straight up press that buy button right there. Here's what's coming in on the 7s. So again, I am pairing a 7 with a 5. I'll be taking most of my trades here on the 5s, which gives me a 35 tick target and a 50 tick target for target 1 and target 2. Runners here with our system, we hold to the opposing signal, and look at that guy, beautiful launch there. Now if you don't think that that's much, get that measurement. That is 111 ticks already on that move that has launched there. Now on my 7s, that does remind me, I kind of want to adjust one of my settings here. Right now I have the standard out of the box 20 tick on the drawing target. And remember, these are just drawings. These are estimates for each one. So what I have here on my 5s should be a 35. Let's see if I've got that on here. Let's look to the left and see if we can find an Enigma. Let's see. So because I'm on fast load, I'm only showing stuff to the right. If I wanted to show more Enigmas or other signals to the left, I need to go into backtest mode. Currently, on the charts, as we just loaded up a few minutes ago here, there are no Enigmas on screen, but as an Enigma shows up here this morning, I'm going to point out the Enigma targeting. That is a parameter setting inside of the Enigma that you can set up for yourself. Again, you can choose what you want to put for your mental target. Now, just because it draws a target does not mean it's going to take it. That could be, oh, speaking of, hold on, our full auto has already completed $1,000 there this morning. I missed that little audio cue there, but there we go. Bots are already up $1,000 there this morning, and I see the auto take profit triggered there on that. So again, this is something that you'll learn in the training if you want to go and check out the latest update video. This is one of the new features that came into the latest version of Algobox. You have the Algobox Trade Command Center, prop firm Smart Risk Console here, where I can have it automatically take profit across multiple instruments. So if on one account, I want this account right here, when it gets to $1,000, if it's trading multiple instruments, which is what I tend to do, I will run my system across 6 instruments. But sometimes there could be 3 or 4 trades open and I want to flatten at $1,000. How would I go around and click on all of those? Well, that's the solution to this. Is we've got this nice little risk console here that we created, and you can just put this in here. I've had it set to take profit of $11.50 to take into account commissions and slippage on exits. And then down there, the little message, auto take profit was triggered. Congratulations. We locked in after commissions and slippage, $1,112.12 there, high water mark as it closed out there this morning. So bots are already done. That was done on Enigma side to side. We went over the details on those settings on Friday's video. You watched that summary video there a moment ago, and that talks about the beginner stuff on Mondays. Not necessarily, we go into deep stuff as well, but if the new folks are coming in on a Monday, Friday we'll be probably talking about the deep dive stuff like we did around the settings for the full auto, and a lot of people had questions on what I run there on full auto, and we went into all those settings on Friday's video, so go check that out, what we're currently running, because again, we'll teach it to you in our training in the 8-day boot camp and in the 111 deep dive videos. However, there's sort of a continuing, I want to say sort of, there's actually a continuing education scenario where you come in here to our live streams in live market conditions, like what happens today with CPI. CPI numbers have just made changes to what's going to come into the market here this morning. This Enigma and the Super AO, I'm sorry, not the Super AO, and the Power AO down here for 7.3. This is a power moonshot now off of this low, 211 ticks straight up into a double ready DD. I want to take a short right here most of the time. Do I have red? I'm not currently neutral. As soon as I see the red arrow over here on the MACV, I will be looking for a short to come in on my lower time frame. So I'm looking at my higher time frame. There it is. There's my red arrow. Okay, I'm ready. I want to look for my short. Here's one right here. I'm going to go in a half position here on a Super AO right next to the ready DDs. We have 5 minutes to the US Open. Hopefully that doesn't get me into too much trouble there, but I'm going to take this first play. Oh, I also have it correlated with a Super AO on this one as well. So let's see. Market's moving up pretty big over this zone. So I'm always looking for things that are going to be working against me on a play. And we have not a big bull stepping in, a small bull coming in on the 26 range right there. So they bought that entire leg there pre-opened. So 5 minutes before the US Open, a little bit nervous on that. We are currently still neutral. We don't have the nerd with me right now, so I do need to take that into account. And if we start to blow up over this ready DD right here, then this will invalidate this play. We have a Super AO on the lower time frame. The invalidation will occur if we go up to that white line right there. I do hear buyers starting to step in here, which could be problematic here just before the US Open. But on this first play here, I'll be looking for a 35 tick target for T1 because we're currently in neutral. We do have the red arrow. I've got a PRZ right there. I'm going to add to position.
Divergence down NQ on the 26.
Okay, green dot did not get broken there, so bulls are still in control at the moment here in the neutral territory on the nerd. There's another PRZ. Oops, missed my hotkey. Another PR. Whoa, okay, so they snapped through. So this is now invalidated. So I've got to be looking for the exits. There's a get ready. I'll swing at it pretty hard there at the top of the channel if we touch the channel. Get ready is what that tells me. So we have a ready, take the next play on the structure. There's a cross, add on the cross. And let's see if we can get out without a loss. There's my delta shift. Hopefully we get a down move before the US Open here. We're now 2 minutes from the US Open. Delta shift can indicate a changing of the guard, sort of a switching of the hands. Okay, I'll pull half as we come back to my POE. And now again, I am going to be looking for 35 tick target on that, which is basically right here. So that does kind of nullify what would have been what I'm hoping for an awesome play. We're basically a neutral play for the time being. Going to Seuss it. There we go. Dr. Seuss. To add. Okay, getting a drop. Okay, so this will be my exits here around this dot here and the Enigma, and I'm going to sell it right there into it. So through this whole position there, wasn't a super clean play coming in there. Again, we had the open going on there, etc. Played it as we would. Super AO, PRZ, get ready, top of the channel. And we did get that dropout, add on across, gets us out without a loss, turning it into a 125.65 for the first play. If you are new with us, this is my trade tracker. We have a physical copy of this or a digital copy of it that you can check out there on our website, or in the tips and tricks section, you can print out a physical copy of one of these like I have over here on my desk. Trade number 1 is done. We are seconds away from the US Open. Generally, we can kind of think to sit on hands for the first 5 minutes as this wild child, there it comes. Okay, market at the open, first 5 minutes gets real wild.
24 million, down 30 buy side.
So my standard operating procedure is to sit on hands for that first 5 minutes, let the shakeout kind of occur, and then see what we've got afterwards. However, if an absolutely perfect play shows up or something easy, you know, it's not that I cannot take trades in there. A standard operating procedure says, what is my standard op? What do I need to mentally set myself to prepare for? I don't have to trade during those first 5 minutes when all the stuff goes on. I don't need to have, you know, stress or anxiety about, oh, okay, what do I need to do in this moment? I can just, you know, I can wait for the play after that first 5 minute shakeout kind of scenarios.
Below estimates.
Within my 5 trades, I'm going to look for winner, winner, chicken dinner. I want 2 winners. In fact, that's a 16.9. Oh, switch. Okay, never mind.
Just the shares of SK Hynix.
And I'm going to pull half and close. Nope, don't like it. Don't like it.
4%.
I wanted to.
Results.
Wanted to grab that 6.9 there, 16.9, but right back behind it came a secondary Enigma. So whenever this occurs, we have a rule in our system. I won't say a rule, but one of those guidances that if you are trying to guess between 2 signals that are coming right next to each other, recency is key. So the most recent signal, let's go 16.9, but what came right after it, this is the most important at that moment, right? 17.9 comes in. So if you're like, well, which one do I take? We want the direction of the most recent, okay? 17.9 comes in, shoves it up there, would have stopped out the 16.9, closing that out quickly. I'm going to go in for Super AO. We have the nerd red. We are in the fiddle zone, so I will need a bigger stop on this inside the fiddle zone. Because it can be
US listed shares of Tower Semiconductor up 16.5%.
floppy. All right, there we go. 13.0. Looking for a play off of an Enigma here. Very fast, snappy action. I don't like that. I'm going to half up there. We do have nerd red.
Enigma long on the NQ4.
There we go. Holding out for 100 ticks. 100 ticks. I'm going to grab it. So I saw about 90 some odd ticks there on the close, holding out to the opposing signal. 13 to the bottom. Trade number 2. Actually, I'd say that was trade number 3 because we had that little kind of neutralizing, but did take a small loss on that one, trying to bail out on this switch play over here. Got tricky right there, pretty clear right here. Super AO plus a Enigma plus across all that confluence that landed right there. That is a super power moonshot short off that play. If there was no cross there and it was just the ready DD and the Enigma, we call that a super moon. So if you're going through our documentation and you're hearing those names of those strategies, you can just pull over our documentation area and you can go right into, let's go up to, let's type in the ask section here, let's go super moon. I heard Vinny say super moon today. What is a super moon? Okay, here's a super moon strategies. What is that? Oh, it takes me right to some video content. We've got a short video, a little bit longer with some motion graphics and, you know, well done video edits. And then you got Vinny's live stream walkthroughs on those setups. You've got some graphics up top that will show you exactly what those plays are and walk you through the details. And if you don't have this bookmarked already, make sure you do. We have an Algobox GPT, and you can go and ask it anything. Standard stuff on GPTs. You know how they like to make those beautiful layouts with the, you know, bulleted lists and nice outlines of things if you like to learn this way. Really good resource there to go through ChatGPT, and it puts out, you know, some stuff like this, like get your bias, number 1, PRZ forms, price reaches PRZ, alpha omega cross appears, PRZ cross setup exists, walking you through the executions. But you know, talk is cheap. You get a lot of information, but you need to see pictures worth 1,000 words, right? And see somebody actually do it. And that's why I think it's important to attend the live streams and see executions, but then also spending your time executing as well in that sim environment. Make sure you know how we play market replay and how to take advantage of all of that. Over here on the 9s, we had a beautiful 10.01. If you are an Enigma student, you know, that's the juice right there. Let's get a measure on that drop. 330 ticks to the downside. I mean, does it get juicier than that? I don't think so. I don't think so. All right, top of channel here. Super AO again, coming up fast. Don't think it's going to last. Going to look for a, we're in the neutral territory again, not red. So not looking for a superhero play here, but looking still for a target 1 35 tick off of a spot like this. There's 33, there's 45, and I'll close it out there. Again, oh, there we go. So we did shift over to red. Super fast action right here. You can tell right here, psychology module already telling me too fast, and you can turn that on or off with the psychology bot right here, including being able to cover up the chart if it's too fast, so you don't even get tempted into plays. This is also there. If you are struggling with when to trade, you can turn on the psychology bot. Lots of cool stuff that you can do there with Algobox to help you control your trading and just play it like a video game. Is kind of the way that we approach things. News at 10. Thank you, JJ Kelly. Thank you for that reminder. Yes, came in pretty quick there this morning, a few minutes late, so didn't have time to really kind of talk through all of that, but we do know we had CPI numbers that pushed the market. I'm going to give us some volatility here today. Then, yes, the next one. I also see 5 minutes prior to the 10 a.m. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's 8:55, not 9:55. Scratch what I just said there. Fed Chair Warsh, yes, thank you for that reminder. 10 a.m. we've got news, so that's our next news event. So kind of an open morning here between 9:30 and 10 before any scheduled news. And of course, you know, you always got to be careful of the Trump-a-dump. Any moment, he can be, you know, feeling a little constipated and needing to relieve himself, and he tends to do it over text or tweets. So the Antichrist hath spoken. Let's see if he'll show up there today. Now we've got 11.6 coming up. Let me get a measure. F3. Oops, wrong one. F2. From inside the crab to the 11.6. Right into our little zone there we drew this morning. Okay, super dot and power headshot there, and there's 28, so I'm gonna pull half, and there's a 50 tick. No problem. No problem. What's that right there? Come on. Super power headshot. You know I'm gonna take that. Super power headshot in a measure. Yeah, every single time. EST. Eastern Standard Time, and also EST every single time. All right, so tapped a little bonus play in there as well. Very nice. Bots did 1100. I've got 69.36, and that right there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is how we come in. And listen, the markets are going to win in the end. Okay, don't try to hang in there all day with Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's going to knock you out if you stay in the ring long enough with him. But can you come in and get paid for the clown show? Can you come in there, swing at Mike Tyson? People love watching. He's kind of like playing with the bull. Just don't get the horns, right? Get in, get out. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Had a little, you know, little misser in there pretty quick this morning. Let's see how the drop works. Here it is.
Harmonic NQ on the 5. Enigma short on the RTY2.
All right. So that's how the day laid out. How many minutes was that? 27 minutes we've been on the live stream. Talking and walking. I don't think there's an easier way to play the markets. I got a lot to do today, so I got to get going. Don't forget, Mentorship Mondays is where a lot of the teaching training is. Friday, don't miss Friday. Go through all the settings that we do. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for hanging out. See ya.
Shares of US software firms fall after IBM's preliminary results. ServiceNow down 10%.